Hi guys and welcome to So Crypto, your home for crypto TA. I'm your host Martin, and in this episode we're gonna be talking about Bitcoin. Now, if you're catching this video, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and make sure you leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about the market. Let's get going to what the market is doing. So we're here in the market. Again, really busy chart. Let's look at market cap first. Market cap. What is happening? Well, we had this triangle that we're breaking out of to the upside, right? This move is targeting a move to $2.54 trillion, which again, we're still on track to hitting. We are developing on the very short move here, some bearish divergence strong. That's going to put pressure on the price. That's why we see this movement coming down, back testing our fib retracement here at 2.04. And that happens to be our 50% retrace here, right? 2.49. Again, going for that small rejection with a lot of strength, rejecting lower areas of value. Right now, for tomorrow, right, April the 5th, the market is just starting to be undecided. So we have not yet decided where we want to go. Hopefully, we can get some action to the upside still to continue. But if we see some retrace, it would not be extremely weird. Now, if we go to the weekly, though, things start to turn a little bit more worrisome. And the reason for that is we are in an area where we could be starting to develop a head and shoulders pattern with a well-defined neckline. Now, if we do start to do a U-turn here or even slightly higher, right, even after meeting pattern completion here in the daily at 2.54 trillion, we're still, right, no, I went to the 4 hour, sorry, we're still below this 2.7. And even for this not to happen, I would expect either we just move sideways, staying over that shoulder, or we get above the previous high, by which that time we're looking at another pattern probably developing. But for now, there is a potential head and shoulders happening on the weekly market cap. And again, this could make it to where money flows out of crypto in general, right? Just watch out for this again as it keeps on developing. It is a weekly, it's going to take a longer time for it to come into play. Now, with that said, let's go check out Bitcoin and see what's happening there. Bitcoin on the daily. Let's go to the daily. We have our resistance line here, right? Our support line. This support line has been holding. We've managed to reject it a couple times. We're still holding on to it. And what's happening is we're starting to get squeezed between the support line here and this line here of resistance at 47,238. Now, this is the line I have here on this chart. It's worked in the past. Therefore, we know it's posting a resistance here. But again, we broke out of this larger triangle structure. And on that break, we were looking for this movement higher. And that movement targets Bitcoin up here at $54,480 or somewhere approximate to that area. Now, what happened here, if you follow the streams, we've talked about this in the past, we created a small double bottom here that once we broke that neckline, we confirmed going for the measure move. Now we've broken out of that triangle, which again, now we go for the measure move higher up, right? So again, so long as we stay above this support line, this support line here in the blue, I think we're just going to keep on rallying until we hit that target. Now, once we hit that completion, we could be looking for a retrace to happen. We don't have any other patterns in play that could target higher areas of value. So that's the move I would be looking for. Again, right now sitting bought at 62.55. Now, let's go to that 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, Bitcoin has this triangle formation, this downsloping triangle formation that is starting to develop. Now, also breaking this to the upside, which apparently looks as though we're trying to break right now. We do break this to the upside again. We could be going for a measure move that gets close to that 50,000, right? 50,281. If we do go for that move again, that gets us to where we start to break here and move higher away and breaking above that 47,000 on the daily. So again, it'll just kind of compound on top of the moves that we're getting. Again, hopefully we can get this rally happening and Bitcoin getting above 47,338. I'm just going to check here on this chart real quick to see where we're at. On this chart, what worries me is that we have been unable to close a candle above 46,801, right? We've wicked a couple times, but unable to close above that target. Now, we are in this range right now, which is 46,801 to 45,467. Now, we've been ranging in that area since April the 1st. That 6 in the morning candle broke us into that area, and we've just been moving sideways. It's fine. As long as Bitcoin stays here and ranges in this area, could give alts a chance to rally even more. So with that into account, let's go back to the chart we usually look at. Let's drop into the 1 hour chart. Right? We want to see what's happening there on the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, we have bullish divergence that's helping us to rally a bit. It's actually also coming from this previous island, right? So negative momentum, less negative momentum, high on the price, lower point on the price. So low, lower, low, right? So with that bullish divergence strong, we're getting this pop to happen. I talked about it. I posted on the Discord. If you guys are on the Discord, you guys got that notification that there could be break of Bitcoin to the upside. We also had a resistance line that we were looking for a break. Again, that line is coming in here. You're gonna see it here in a second. It's just taking a little while to load. There we go. That blue line, we broke it. So when we break those resistance lines, we go short-term bullish. We went short-term bullish, pop to 46,801. Again, right now we're creating that hidden bearish divergence that's here. And again, that's putting pressure on the price, and that is what we're rejecting, this 46,801. And on this other chart, we're also rejecting very close to that 47. Sorry, on this chart, we're not rejecting anything. On this chart, we're just starting to flag and consolidate at this area. Now, this is it for Bitcoin here, but let's go and check out Ethereum before we actually wrap up for today. Quick Ethereum rundown. All right, so Ethereum, something similar. We're not quite ranging like we are in Bitcoin, but we are getting this move to 3,539 resistance. We are failing to go higher. We did have bearish divergence strong coming to play, and that is putting pressure on the price at a resistance level, and that is what we're failing to break for now. Now, the more we test this area, the more likely we are to break it, but I do believe that if we pull back a little bit, we're going to get a little bit more strength on a move to plow through that 3,539. Ultimately, we want to get above 3,641 because then the next resistance is up at 4,192. So those could be extremely good moves for Ethereum. The only thing I'm worried about right now, again, is that bearish divergence, while being overbought, usually tends to look for reversals. So watch out for that. Let's go check out that 4-hour chart. On Ethereum, again, here we have some bearish divergence, right? Against the RSI, also putting pressure on the price. This is medium bearish divergence, putting pressure on the price, started to move down a bit, and part of the reason that we're rejecting that 3,539. Now, if we do get above that target, what's going to happen is this price is going to start to come higher. We're going to be anchoring here from a high point, right, from a positive momentum to less positive momentum, and potentially a high point on the RSI to a lower point on the RSI, and still be tracking that bearish divergence strong, which again is going to keep putting pressure on the price. So even though we might break the 3,539, we might not break 3,000. What is it that we have up here? 3,641, right? That is the next target here on Ethereum. Now let me fix this line. I moved it by accident. There we go. Let's go back to the 1-hour chart now. On the 1-hour Ethereum, let's fix this a bit here. Show. Here we go. Here we had hidden bearish divergence. We had the potential for action downside. Again, that hidden divergence again at a key area of resistance, which we have been unable to break on Ethereum in the past. Again, bearish divergence, while resistance, action to downside. Starting to move down, not with a lot of strength, because now this is hidden divergence. Take into account that we do have this strong bullish divergence playing in here. And again, bullish divergence on the bull market conditions would usually trump over bearish divergence, hidden bearish divergence. So during bullish markets, bullish indicators tend to perform a lot better, and bearish indicators tend to underperform. Just like during a bear market, bearish indicators tend to perform a lot better, and bullish indicators fail to perform. Now, guys, that is all that we have for tonight. Again, it's just a quick recap of what we covered on the stream. Again, just Bitcoin, just Ethereum, a quick look at market cap. Thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed the content, again, give us a thumbs up. Reshare it with people. We're trying to get this community to grow. Thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoy it. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Till then.